Hello, loves, and welcome to this video on how to build an altar. And you can use this as inspiration if you already have one, or as inspiration if you don't yet have one. Either way is perfectly fine. So there are so many ways to go about building an altar. As you see, I love to have mine with me in every video. And my altar looks a little bit different when it is in my home, and I'll show you a video walking you through what it looks like when it's in my home, even though it still won't be in my home. It will be down at this beautiful temple I'm looking at right now. Versus when it's outside. I have a more simplified version when it's outside. And I've also created some really beautiful, incredible altars with friends made of all kinds of natural products. For example, I've made altars using cacao beans, rice, lentils, rocks, and other beautiful natural objects that I've found of food and non-food. And when I was living in Bali, I used to create beautiful mandala altars out of flowers. Flowers can be so beautiful for an event. Fruits and flowers and different food items are very, very common in these temporary altars that are built for events. So, a lot of us like to put things on our altars that include inspirational messages, beautiful, sweet things that we've received from friends, crystals or rocks that have beautiful powers that we believe in or don't believe in, and we just think that they're pretty. Or beautiful items that we found. Some seashells you found on a beach or in a river are wonderful to put on your altar. Many of my altar pieces have beautiful memories attached to them. What matters most is that your altar feels sacred to you, helps you connect to the divine, helps you realize your own divinity. There is no right or wrong way to build an altar, and there is no right or wrong item to put on an altar. What inspires you? What excites you? What is precious to you? What is sacred to you? So here in a moment, we are going to walk through a couple different versions of my altars. So, my dears and darlings, this is my altar as it is set up sitting next to me. You're now getting to see it from the top view, as normally you just see a very, very small portion of it. And as you can see, I have some things that are very precious to me here. We have some cacao beans, some shells, precious things I keep inside with my fairies, as well as some beautiful rocks. And now I'm going to be showing you what my altar setup usually looks like at home. But first, I wanted to show you this gorgeous space that I've been enjoying as I have been staying here while filming. And I've just been enjoying this space so much and having my morning routines here, doing yoga, meditation. I just wanted you to see how incredibly beautiful this is and how stunning the view is from here. I feel so blessed to be using this space. And now here's my altar. As I often have it set up at home, this is normally how it looks. As you can see, there are definitely more things on it than I have set up when it's next to me. The one sitting next to me that you just saw recently is a very simplified version so that I can keep that beautiful energy with me. And yeah, this is what I keep at home. So as you can see, I put some Palo Santo in beautiful ceremonial holder where I can burn things. And I have beautiful, precious things that I got from all over the world and from different friends. Some I bought, some I got from other friends. Some is artwork of mine and friends. The heart is mine. This cute little booklet is so fun. I like to put words in here and just flip to a page that I'm really feeling the energy of in the day that I go in front of my altar. I can always add more too. And you're very familiar with this beautiful fan that I've been using for ceremonies to um, spread the smoke, the beautiful ceremonial smoke. And I like to keep precious things inside this beautiful heart-shaped box that was a present from a sweet, sweet friend of mine, from my best friend actually. And I have some beautiful rocks, sparkle and glow on the inside. I always keep this lock open and it goes inside the heart, which represents keeping my heart open. It comes with a key, but I will never need the key to lock it again. I always keep it open. And when I'm at home, normally I set these precious little things all around cacao beans, crystals, precious rocks and shells that I found all over. And I like to just set them all over on my altar. And what I leave inside that beautiful heart-shaped box are presents that I actually have for the fairies. They are primarily tiny little seashells. And I also have some cutie little feathers, as well as a sweet note from a good friend of mine who gave me the box. And there's those feathers. And that beautiful little note is from my friend when she initially gave me the box as a present. Which the whole puzzle box is to remind me to always keep my heart open, which is the exact thing that I was working on most at the time. And I felt like it's remained open ever since. That was multiple years ago. So even this beautiful piece of fabric is precious to me. I've had this somewhere between 25 and 30 years now. This was a present from an aunt of mine who traveled to Bali and brought it back for me. And I just think it's so gorgeous. It's irreplaceable. It's got so many holes in it and stains in it, but I don't mind. It is still incredibly precious to me. Thank you for watching the tour of my altar. As always, thank you for joining me, precious one. So beautiful to have you here with me. See you in the next one. Actually, I'll be seeing you next in our session. And if you feel so called, please check out the optional video that I've also included about the tour of this beautiful space that I'm on right now, this beautiful property that I'm on. I thought you might want to see a little bit more of it. It's been so inspirational to me, and maybe it will be for you as well. See you soon, my dears.